Hopefully this will work. There, we're on. Hi. Video Good Conversation. This is episode 3. I'm with Al. So far it's going swimmingly. Al was on episode 25 of Scotch and Good Conversation. You were at the very beginnings.
Yeah.
I was a little baby podcaster.
I remember.
It was 3 years ago.
I bottle fed you.
What?
I bottle fed
Pretty much. It's so different now. First of all, I'm not in those big Danger Mouse looking microphones that I had. I actually bought real equipment, so it sounds terrible. Like I couldn't, but you were good. You were really good. And we, I think I sent you an email, and I said, you want to come on in the afternoon? You said, can we day drink? And I said yes. I said yes. And you were about to put out your record.
Yeah, that was our first EP called Usage Fee EP, 2016.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, and I went to the release party. It was a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was good. And you're still doing the band?
Yeah, man.
Okay, and something good happened. More than a couple things good happened, but something big happened.
Sure,
Tell the children.
Am I looking at this thing?
You can look wherever you want. It's
We have a brand new record coming out March 22nd via Limited Fanfare. We've put out a couple singles. One of our singles got picked up by Little Steven's Underground Garage.
That's very, very cool.
Yeah, very cool, man.
Yeah.
And it was picked up as
This is
coolest-
awkward, right?
Yeah. And it was picked up as coolest song in the world this week.
Is it the coolest song in the world?
I mean, I'm biased.
Okay,
Yeah,
I heard
I'm into
it. I think it's good.
So yeah.
You lost your chip back, Mike.
Yeah, look how famous you are.
That's kind of like.
Thank you.
You're doing so many things.
Look how famous you are.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm doing things. How are you?
Good, how are you?
We're videoing. Say hi.
Oh.
You're a rock star.
I don't know about that.
Alright, I'll leave you guys to
So you're the coolest song in the world,
Yeah.
and that released.
According to
Well,
Little
well, but
Steven.
he's a heavy hitter. He's in Springsteen's band,
Yeah, man.
and he was a soprano.
Pretty rad.
Yeah.
He's a soprano.
Yeah. What? Did you get a trophy or something?
No.
Oh.
They posted this song. That's trophy enough.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, man. It's
And
exciting.
and you put a video out, like a real slick looking video. A couple of videos or two.
Our first single, we did a music video for Audible that came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then,
Is that one with the car?
Mhm.
It was cool.
Yeah, that was Nadeem Khan.
Yeah.
He's in the Wild Tones. Crazy Orlando man.
Yeah. It looks like it looks fancy.
60s. I don't know what that thing was. It was cool though.
No, how long did that take? It looks like I'm sure there was no permits pulled for this or anything.
Of course not.
No.
Yeah, we're DIY for sure. Yeah, we actually filmed that in January of 2018.
Oh.
So we've been sitting on it for like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the build up for the record, was all last year. So we've been sitting on all this stuff and haven't
I
been able to
interrupted.
talk
The
about
last
it.
time I did this, I did it with Elliot, and I was sitting like this, and my neck hurt for 2 days. Don't get old. It was
Wow.
terrible. I was
None
bitching
of us
to my wife.
can't
So you
do
were
that.
setting out for a year
Yeah.
on purpose, or were you waiting?
Yeah, we did some festivals, but we were just focusing on finishing the record
All right.
and just building content, and yeah, that was kind of it for 2018. So we're really excited because we've been bored. Not
Yeah.
bored, but there's stuff that's just out of your hands that you.
Yeah.
can't do
If
anything
you
about.
wait, hurry up and wait.
Yeah, hurry up and wait, man.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad we did. The final product we're all like really stoked on, and the response to the content has been really great. So.
You guys did NPR's Tiny Desk concert thing.
Yeah, that
Also.
was in 2017. That was a little after our,
was since.
our first. Yeah,
Yeah.
We've had some cool stuff. We did some dates with the B-52s, the Roots.
Did you hang out with Fred Snyder?
We ran into him more or less.
Is he nuts?
He was nice. I don't. Kate Pearson was how we got discovered.
No, she was in town. I was supposed to interview her, and it turns out that apparently I can't interview a B-52.
Oh,
I know. I was a little sad.
well,
Yeah.
they invited us out, and I was too much of a wuss to go hang out for the whole trip.
I have a funny feeling that they're not. I mean, they're in their 60s.
They hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You were too shy to hang out with the
I
B-52?
think Brenda did a little bit. She hung out with Cindy. We did dates with Cindy too.
Oh yeah, she was in town like 2 years ago. That's the
Yeah.
one I was supposed to interview,
Mhm.
but I wasn't on. I was just on iTunes. I wasn't on like Spotify and all those other things I'm on now.
That's what would have made you qualify.
That's
You
what
had
I
to be on Spotify.
interview
Oh,
a
man.
B-52. So,
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
What? Anything else musically going on?
The record. We're working on a music. Yeah, we're doing. The record was a lot. So a lot of stuff to do with the record.
This isn't the only thing you do. I mean, you do it really well, but you've got other things going on, which we're going to cover in a minute. So,
I would say this takes up the brunt of my time.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
My other thing is kind of autopilot.
Are you still having fun with it? The music.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have way more fun with that than anything else.
Well, tell the kids about the other thing, because it's also equally as good.
Yeah.
But probably you're not having any fun with it. But I'm having fun. I enjoy it.
It's cool. I get to work with my friends.
Yeah.
I own a food truck called Sushi and Soul on the Roll.
Mhm.
It's been in Orlando almost 10 years.
You
now.
keeps winning awards.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, it's
You
it's
can't
cool,
win
man.
all the awards.
Oh, I'm not trying.
Well, I had something weekend before last, and it was amazing. And I've eaten your
Thank
truck a million times. And Dee Dee, I think I told you on our episode, I can always trick Dee Dee into going to Red Light if your truck's there.
We love working at Red Light.
Yeah, well, it's
The
a great.
beers and our friends and
Yeah, it's-
yeah, and we have a ton of support. That's how I've been able to stay afloat.
Yeah,
so
I
many
see
years,
you
so.
at Red Light and Will's. Like those two
Will's, yeah.
places, because that's the
Guest
only
house
two.
a lot,
That's like
yeah.
the two places I hang out. The Nook, but
Right.
you probably don't go over that
I
there
do,
too terribly
yeah,
often.
we do Tasty Tuesday over
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
I avoid Tasty Tuesday. I don't like big crowds.
it's crazy.
I'm
yeah,
old.
It's fun.
I've
It's
gotten
okay.
old. I was so
I'm old,
young
too.
when we started all of this.
Well, the truck is the way I go out now.
Yeah?
I see people, but I'm inside my shell, and I
But
can-
you also go out and open up for the B-52s. I don't get to do that.
that doesn't happen all the time.
But
the truck happens.
It's
all the
never happened to me.
time. Well,
I grew up listening to the B-52s. You're a rock star.
I don't know about.
You're kind of a rock star. You're a little. It's okay to say it. It's okay to say you're a rock star.
How's your beer?
It's good.
All right, good.
Yeah, see, you deflected. See what you did. I've been interviewing people. I know what's going on.
Yeah.
So here's what I do. I'm going to go back and we're going to talk about some of the things that we talked about on your episode.
Okay.
Your episode was entitled episode 25, Day Drinking, Wilson Pickett, Sushi, and the Death of Tori Amos. So the first thing that we talked about was interesting scars, and you said sushi chefs don't cut themselves. Is that
Yeah.
true?
Sure.
Let me see your fingers.
Pretty solid.
Well, you're a chef and you haven't really cut yourself bad.
No.
Every chef I've talked to has talked about like cutting themselves and then wrapping it in tobacco or super glue or something and putting 3 gloves on and
I mean,
continue working.
I may have over the years, but I don't. It's not very often.
I've never tasted blood in your sushi.
No. I hope not.
Also, we talked about your worst scar, and yours was, I guess, yours was when you were jumping up and down on a sofa,
Yeah.
and your parents were
Yeah,
playing dominoes
crazy.
and drinking beer, and a spring went through your foot.
Yeah. And my uncle put sugar on it.
Is your uncle a paramedic?
He's not alive. He died of diabetes.
He died of a wound infection. Did he really put? That's
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I don't think my parents did either, but
Yeah.
for some reason they let
Did it stop the
happen.
bleeding or anything, or was it just
I
delicious?
don't remember. I just remember it was bad.
Yeah. See that scar right there? Right there. See that scar right there?
I do.
Yeah. When I did that, I was doing something with the Boy Scouts and I cut it clear off. Like there's a huge chunk of my finger. It was like that big. It was much bigger. It was 35 years ago.
Gnarly.
And I was at my house and I called my best friend's dad because he was home. And I was like, I'm bleeding all over the place. I couldn't get a hold of my mom. This is pre-cell phones, pre-computers. So he came over and picked me up, and I had all these toilet paper around it, and I left it all over. So there was like this knife I was whittling with in the house, and toilet paper all over the place with blood all over it, and I was gone.
Sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah, my mom came home, and they didn't know where I was, and I was too dumb to write a note. Anyway, he poured bleach in it. Sugar is a step up from bleach, I can tell
Yeah,
you.
got it.
The bleach hurt way more than the actual
Yeah.
cutting hurt.
The level of pain.
Yeah, and it didn't stop the bleeding. Yeah, it's. Now I'm going to ask you the questions you asked me.
Okay.
All right.
I remember that was part of the process.
Yeah, and here's the third thing you asked me, and this is the best question. Do you really like Jacob Kaplan?
Well, we all have to look within. I love Jacob and Bailey. Those are some of my really good friends. Jacob, you heard it here first.
I don't think he's watching this. He's got way too many more things. He's like, and as if he wasn't like adult enough at that point. Like
He's an adult.
yeah, and now he's like doing charity things, and,
Yeah,
and he's
awesome.
Yeah, yet he's one of my favorite people to hang out with, and if I see him when he's drinking, I want to be there
Yeah.
because it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be amazing.
He's a great dude.
Yeah. And what are your plans for the future? What do you got going on? What are your plans? What do you see? Where do you see yourself when we meet 2 years from now? When I do video good conversations of video and good conversations.
Another record release.
Okay. That's
That's
it.
a good goal.
All right. Oh, and I
All the
forgot.
things that come along with it.
And I actually, I remember this. Somebody from Russia stole your truck, kind of.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I was looking under the hashtag sushi food truck one time, just looking at to see if there were other ones because there weren't many and there still aren't many.
Yeah.
And I saw someone in another country that somehow ripped our
The
branding,
entire
the whole
thing.
truck, and I looked at the truck and it was crazy. That wasn't me, and that window didn't exist. And then I had to look close and look at like the writing, and I was like, holy cow. I contacted like a lawyer, and yeah.
But that battle's not worth fighting.
Trademark doesn't really exist that far, Maybe Coca-Cola or something. But
If you want to fly to Russia,
sushi truck's not doing that well.
Yeah, and get in a fight that you're not going to win.
Yeah.
Well, flattering is
Yeah.
imitation's the purest form of flattering.
Sure.
So, did you ever even write them, or do you know if there's still
No,
a thing?
I
Do you
think
follow
a-
their
A
Facebook?
bunch of like our followers like went to their page and this is bullshit. Oh,
I kind of have something like that going on right now. I'll tell you about
Yeah?
it in a minute. Yeah. Well, Al, thank you. This is short,
Thank you.
but I like it.
No, it was fun.
Was
Always
it?
is. Yeah.
All right.
We're hanging out.
All right.
Thank you.
Tell the kids goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
You guys, I love you. Thank you very much. Peace.